Thank you. How y'all doing tonight? Doing good? Welcome to the UnApology Comedy Podcast. I'd like to present to you your host for the evening, Mr. Judd Jones over there. Come on, Judd.
Robbie King, folks. One more time for him, man. Let him hear it. Come on, man. That Caucasian and that filled with blues. I swear to God, man.
Do what I can.
I know it, man. I know it. Thank you guys for being here. We're back again. This is episode, 15? King, okay, I had to double check. 15. I certainly appreciate the support from everybody in the community, man. We're just trying to have a good time, get a good platform for comedians who might not otherwise have one, and to entertain the folks here, man. We've got this every Monday night. I got the Space Coast Comedy Showcase here on Thursdays, and that's a more traditional stand-up show. What you're going to see tonight can get a little weird. Get a little weird, different kinds of people. We have a pretty wide variety of people on the show tonight in a lot of different ways. I'm very excited about it, so we're going to have a good time. All right, I'm going to introduce the guy who's with me on the show every week. I'm so glad he's a part of this show. Funny dude. He's a fantastic comedian, and he's been on my Thursday show so many times, and he's here every week. Start clapping right now for my friend King Hooker, man. Let him hear it. Come on. King Hooker, folks. Let him hear it. That's right.
Yo, yo.
Episode 15, dude.
15,
Holy
man.
Christ almighty. I've never done 15 things in a row in my life.
I've had a wedgie for almost all of them.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Fantastic.
Well, we're a little on the heavy side. That's what happens. All right, folks. People signed up. They've got their name in the bucket. Everyone, we're going to draw names, and everyone gets up to 2 minutes to perform. And then we'll talk to them and find out about their depraved lives and all that kind of shit. And, yeah, we're going to just press on and bring up the first comedian who's going to start it out tonight. You guys ready for that?
Woo!
Come on, man. Let's hear it. All right. This first comedian coming to the stage, he's been on this show multiple times, and this is the first time that he's opening the show. He's a fucking lunatic. I mean, that's pretty much what it comes down to. I love this dude. You never know what he's going to say. And I like his energy, so yeah, take your temperature, folks. This is the first one. Start clapping right now for my friend, Damon L. Let Damon hear it.
Damon!
How's it going, everybody? Everybody have a good night? Yeah, so in the very beginning, Judd told you not to, get in front of the cameras because this is like a live studio recording. So whenever you're moving around, don't, just be short so that you can get under all the cameras. Don't be fucking tall. All right, we don't like tall people around here. So I've been reading the news recently, and there's this guy in South Korea, right? He worked in the army, and he got arrested for assault. And so they put him in South Korean jail, which is probably, got a fucking flat screen and like a fucking memory foam mattress, cozy shit. And then they were going to fly him back to the U.S. to further detain him. But instead, he escapes the U.S. and flees to North Korea. Upon arrival to North Korea, he immediately, as soon as he sees the guards, he's like, "Oh my God, thank God you guys are here." And then they shot him, exclaiming, "Yeah, we don't believe in God. Only Kim Jong-un around here, bitch." But honestly, that makes me wonder, what is Kim Jong-un even doing right now? Like right now, time difference is a little off. Maybe he's woke up and forced some people to make him some donuts. But he's a dictator. He should be doing so much more with his power. I feel like he's not doing a lot. If you compare him to other dictators, like Hitler, he fucking did some shit. You know what I mean? I'm not saying what he did was right, but he fucking, he fucking invaded Poland, And I mean, that's kind of easy, Anybody I've ever met who's Polish just looks like they're ready to be invaded. But to be honest, Kim Jong, why aren't you doing something instead of getting people to fucking make donuts? Do more, Do more with your shit. More with your power.
Damon L, ladies and gentlemen, let him hear it, man. Starting off the show.
I have so much nervous energy all the time when I'm up here because I just respect Judd.
Don't do that.
Okay. All right, I won't do that.
You have nervous energy?
Yeah, I do.
I think you have nervous energy every day of
I
your
do.
life.
I wake up and I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I honestly, I like being here. So
Well, I like you being here
Thank
because,
you.
like I
Thank you
said,
so
you're a
much.
lunatic, and we never
Yeah.
know what it's going to fucking be.
yeah. And when
And-
you look at us up here, it's just all like different stages of fucking like incest. You know, if you start from the left over here and then you work your way right.
Yeah, you're gonna say that. He's gonna fucking leave, man. Jesus, don't.
He didn't want to be associated, which means his parents are definitely brother and sister. You know what I
Don't-
mean?
don't-
Like he didn't want to fucking.
Don't drag Robbie into this.
I'm
Jesus
sorry,
Christ,
Robbie.
man.
He's got really good finger action over here. He might fucking, fuck me in the ass with those. I don't want to. I gotta keep my distance.
I feel like the chance of that happening is pretty low.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know.
Hey.
Holy shit, North Korea, and the guy who he went to North Korea. What's it called again? When they go to North Korea, they defect. That's it. He defected.
He defected South Korea to go to North Korea, which I thought I was like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of person would do something in America and then immediately be like, oh, I'm going to flee to North Korea. Like to me, it's just like, it doesn't make sense.
Maybe it's nice in the summer.
Maybe those fruits in the stands at the front are real. Like maybe he's just like walking down the street, just like, this apple tastes like fucking like democracy, even though it's not democracy.
No,
Not
no,
at
it's
all.
no, not in the
Not at all.
least.
Not at all,
Not in the
no.
least. Not in the least. Hitler did some shit. That was a funny line.
Yeah, well, yeah, he did. He really
I
did.
like
I growing up, I had a obsession with like fascism.
This is a great way to start the show. White bald guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Did the hair just never
Yeah,
grow back after
never
that?
put me in power.
Oh my God.
All right, I fucking enslave all y'all.
What the fuck, Chad?
But no, for real, I was just obsessed with fascism, like growing up, and so I was always so obsessed with like World War II, and Hitler, like he did a lot with his power, but he's also like an extreme dumbass, because he started with Poland, as I mentioned, good move, right? Like it was just begging to be invaded, but then he goes to fucking Italy. I'm an Italian. Who the fuck wants us? We make fucking pasta Reggiano, He could have went to fucking Russia in the summer like a smart person.
This is what he does in the mirror in the mornings.
Yeah, I just fucking wake up and I'm just like
Yeah.
talking to myself.
What is your favorite part of fascism?
I didn't say I like fascism. I was interested in it
Oh,
as a
okay.
child.
Okay, I
There's
understand.
completely different. When I was a child, my favorite part of fascism was just like absolute control over people. But now as an adult, I'll just control one person. You know what I mean? Like I don't need everybody
In your basement?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, just fucking.
Normal children are
It looks
watching
just like this wall.
fucking Cartoon Network, and you're goose stepping around the house at 6 years old.
Oh,
What
God.
kind of child?
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I was a fucking fucked up child, is what it was.
Well, I'm glad you grew out of that.
Oh yeah, absolutely grew out of it.
Damon, I swear to God, like I was telling the people, this is what your 4th or 5th time on the show?
Yeah, I've been here a couple of times.
Yep, and we didn't know each other till you started showing up
That's
here,
right.
and what you did today was pretty much what you've done every time you're on the show.
Yeah.
Which is why I fucking get a kick out of
Hell
it.
yeah.
I love train wrecks.
Yeah, we fucking
I do, man.
we
Full
fucking
speed
just
ahead.
plowing into it, fucking full steam ahead. You know
We
what I
all
mean?
love trains. We're autistic.
Yeah,
That's true.
It was a good time.
Trains.
Trains and fascism. All right.
Trains and fascism.
Well, Damon, thank you so much for starting the show tonight. This is your
course.
first time starting the show.
Thank you, sir.
And I wanted your crazy energy, so thanks again, man.
Thank you so
One more
much.
time
Give
for
it up for your
Damon L,
host,
man.
everybody.
Let him hear it. Damon L. How about that?
It was a fascist thumb, is what that was.
That's right. Yeah, he's standing next to me, and we both look like this, and he's talking about Hitler. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
fucking shit.
Like, oh shit,
Jesus
we
Christ.
just got demonetized within the first
Yeah,
5
no
minutes.
shit. Right. Fucking white nationalists. All right. All right, folks, we're going to go to the bucket. How we feeling? Good out there? All right, man. First comedian coming to the stage out of the bucket. Oh, it happened to be the guy that just came up here. What is the odds of that? Next person coming to the stage is Connor White.
Woo!
Back again. Connor White.
So last year, I found out my mom's a huge racist, which really doesn't surprise me considering my dad was born in 1960. You know, the height of the civil rights movement. But no, she was at work, discussing for some reason she was discussing how messy her hair is with her coworker, which doesn't surprise me. And then she pulled a Don Imus, and if you don't know who that is, I would look him up and what that subject is. And then she comes home, tells me she got, suspended without pay. I was like, well, what'd you do? And then she told me, and I was like, oh, and I'm the one to watch my mouth when I'm in public. All right, thanks, Klan Mom. And then she's like, well, I didn't actually say it. I'm like, yeah, that's really surprising considering you got like a whole bunch of white sheets in your closet with holes in them. That's really fantastic, Mom. And then a couple weeks ago, it's a completely different story. A couple weeks ago, I have this new coworker who apparently thinks I'm this very approachable guy. Well, if you look at me, I'm not approachable at all at work. Sunglasses, headphones, hat on. Don't approach me. I'm in the zone, doing whatever. And so I look at my boss, and I'm like, hey, do I have this approachable persona? He's like, no, I honestly think you're a dick. I'm like, thank you. And he's like, oh, you're serious about that? I was like, well, yeah. He's like, why? I'm like, because apparently fucking Ed thinks I'm this approachable guy. He's like, no. I'm like, all right, cool. So then I'm going to get a DNA next to my DNR on my chest. DNA standing for do not approach. He's like, that's a great idea. That's basically all I got.
Connor White, man.
Whoa.
Let him hear it. Well, Connor, unwrap that so you don't have a fucking... there you go.
Choke it out.
Perfect. That's all right. Remind the people how many times, including this time, how many times have you done stand-up
This
comedy?
is my third time on stage.
Third time on
Third
stage,
time.
folks.
Come on. Third time's the charm.
Come on.
Oh,
And,
I knew it was going to be my third time doing this one. I'm like, oh, I bombed the last time. I'm like, I got to do it this time.
Bombed the last time. What do you felt like you bombed?
Oh, I definitely bombed the last time.
Well, you had a lot shorter set last time. But
yeah, because
this
I
is-
didn't like the vibe of the crowd. I was like, oh, that's not. I'm like, that joke didn't do good. I'm not
it
doing
was
the
the
next
crowd's fault.
one. No, it wasn't the crowd's fault. It was like I didn't see I heard like one reaction, and I'm like, I'm not doing the next one. That's
You
not
bailed
happening.
on it then.
Yeah,
Oh.
I had to bail on it because I'm like, I'm not doing the next one.
That's right. Like Taryn at the bar said, no, don't bail on it. Whether you're on an open mic or whatever, you just plow through it and make them listen to you, man. Absolutely. If you had another joke to do, is this the joke you did about your mother that you were going to do last time?
And
you
I'm
bailed
kind of
on it?
upset that Jimmy wasn't here to hear it.
All right. Well, don't even listen. Don't even worry about
Although
that.
he'll probably hear it either on YouTube or Spotify or wherever he
Quite
listens to
possibly.
podcasts.
So your mother is a racist.
Apparently, yeah.
She is.
Doesn't surprise me.
You didn't say the term that Don Imus
No.
said. You want to say it now?
No.
Why not?
'Cause I'm getting canceled.
Who's gonna cancel you?
Whoever's watching.
Oh, fuck him. Do y'all know the term that he's referring to, the Don Imus thing? He said he referred to a black woman at her hair, and he said nappy-headed hose. If we're just talking about it, we can say it.
Oh, right.
I mean, I could say you have a nappy beard.
Yeah, that's true. I don't comb it at all. So.
So she said that at work, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Allegedly.
And
Well, she said she has a nappy fro, which she has naturally curly hair, so it really doesn't surprise me.
Oh, she did. What else racist things has your mother said?
Yeah, what's your mom's least favorite race?
Yeah.
Like if I order Chinese food, she's gonna flip shit,
No.
Puerto Ricans?
The car screech means yes.
That's more my dad.
Wow. What's the age range of your parents?
15 years.
No, not
Oh,
in
sorry.
between. Gap.
40.
Oh, wait, no,
40
that's actually more interesting.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, 47 and 62.
And 62.
Yeah.
Who's 47? Your mother?
Yeah, my mom.
Oh, okay. Well, she's a...
Was she 15 and he was 30 at the time?
No.
Okay.
She
Oh, right.
was 25. I think.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, don't strain yourself. Listen.
No, thanks.
How did your parents meet then with that age gap?
One of their former workplaces.
Workplace. Oh, workplace.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. You mentioned something about your job. What do you do day to day?
I'm a landscaper.
Landscaper.
And I'm currently
okay.
trying to get the fuck out of it.
You are?
Yeah.
What do you want to do after landscaping?
I don't know, honestly. I'm trying to get into the academy for police, but that's not working at all,
Why is that?
as I suck.
What do you mean you suck?
I'm just, I don't know.
Suck at what?
Interviews?
Interviews.
Yeah.
The interview hasn't gone good?
No.
What happened in the interview?
I fucked up.
In what way?
I gave a wrong answer that they didn't want to hear, And then I reapplied for a different position, gave all the answers they wanted to hear, and they still said no.
Did you say you weren't going to arrest every black person you saw around?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Is that what
It
happened?
has to be race-based. It
Yeah.
has to be, I'm guessing.
No,
Yeah.
I actually said I wasn't going to shoot a 5-year-old in the face.
Oh, okay,
Basically.
that's common out here.
Oh, so they were hoping that you would?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Very nice. Jesus Christ. I'm not sure that's part of the academy test, but
No, but it was just like their entrance interview or whatever.
oh,
I'm like,
okay.
I can pass your drug test. Don't worry. I'm clean and sober. I
Oh.
can pass the drug test.
Wow. Interesting. Landscaper. So you're not finding love at work, I guess?
Not really.
No.
You're arresting them dandelions, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Putting them to bed.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Very good. Well, Connor, listen, man. Yeah, this is your third time on the show and your third time ever doing comedy.
Yeah.
This time you could tell you're getting. I mean, I'm not going to say getting used to it, but you stayed in it. Like,
Yeah.
you were in there and you finished all the jokes. You didn't bail on anything. You got some laughs.
Yeah.
That felt pretty good, didn't it?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah, dude. Well, I hope you keep coming back, man.
Absolutely.
One more time. Connor White,
Connor!
folks. Let him hear it. Come on, man. Third time. Hell yeah. His mother's a white nationalist. Wild. You can't keep saying, oh, Jesus. I'm going to say a lot of shit during this show. All right. All right, folks. Next comedian coming to the stage. Let's see who that person is. Next person coming to the stage goes by the name of Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron Paul.
Breaking Bad.
Thank you. So I also applied to be a police officer, but I also smoked weed, so they didn't let me in. All right, let's get to it. So has anyone ever been in a Taco Bell drive-thru, not sure if there's enough change in your cup drawer to get a cheesy bean and rice burrito? That's how poor I was and still am. I asked for tap water here. They said, nope, you gotta buy a bottle. So anyway, that's actually true. So next joke. All right. I come from a very racist town. Here's how you can tell. There's dads there. And also, every third family has an adopted kid, but they can't be from America. They have to be Asian. That only hits in the Midwest. Okay. I'm trying to make extra money so I can afford Waters and Taco Bell. So I went on Facebook Marketplace and I listed my MacBook Pro, and a lady messages me and she says, hey, I'm interested in your MacBook Pro. And I say, okay, it's $800. She's like, will you take $200? And I say, no, ma'am. Then she says, my son has schizophrenia and he's starting school, virtual school on Monday. Which I say, ma'am, your son is going to miss the first day of virtual school on Monday. Okay, one last one here.
Aaron Paul. We got to stop it there.
Oh.
2 minutes, man. Next
Yeah,
time
2
you do that
minutes.
last one. Aaron
2
Paul,
minutes.
man.
Yeah.
All right.
Aaron Paul, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, well, it was Cave Baby now.
I was going to say,
Aaron Paul.
you were here last week. You were gone last week.
Yeah, man, dude, I love your voice. You sound like Winnie the Pooh's been smoking too much weed.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. You got a great voice.
Pooh Bear, you know.
That's right. Yeah, you signed up last week and you put your name in as Cave Baby.
Cave Baby.
And we found out that you got that nickname because you worked in the carnival.
Yes, I was a carny.
You were a carny and you cooked meats in the carnival.
Yes.
And because you were disheveled and
Yeah.
looking the way you did, people called you Cave Baby.
Yep, because I usually didn't wear shoes.
Right. You've got shoes and socks on.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
that's amazing. It's amazing.
This is inspired by summer camp.
This is a summer
outfit,
camp look?
Yes. definitely.
Right. / serial killer.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
it, man. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I could
Definitely.
see you creeping out a group of kids. Everybody gets together.
I was actually a teacher.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You were a teacher. What grade did you teach?
5th grade, kindergarten.
5th grade's not kindergarten.
Well, 5th grade and kindergarten.
Oh,
You taught both of those.
Well, okay, let me explain.
Yeah, I'd like to hear an explanation for that.
I taught Spanish kids how to speak English.
Okay.
I don't know Spanish. So that was fun. And then I was a 5th grade
Mucho
teacher.
problemo.
you're just every day
huh?
like,
Yeah.
"Hello, how are you?"
Yeah, just
Yeah.
the volume. Just the volume.
Yeah.
Right.
Spanish kids.
Yeah.
Rosa.
So,
Red.
I guess you don't have to know how to speak Spanish to
pink.
teach
No,
them
I
English, huh?
see. Here's the thing.
They're
when-
like queso. He's like,
when
cheese,
you're-
damn it.
Yeah, when you're in a 99% free and reduced lunch school, they're gonna take anyone to teach anything.
Oh, and you were the
It
anyone.
was bad.
It's our school system.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice.
I was actually a great teacher, but anyway,
You were a great teacher.
yeah.
Why'd you stop teaching?
I want to afford Taco Bell,
Oh,
but no,
really
it
goes
was,
back to the Taco Bell,
It was
doesn't
bad.
it?
I love Taco Bell.
No shit.
I want to get a tattoo of a Taco Bell on my. I want to I've always wanted a butt tattoo. I don't know why.
Do they give you a discount? If
Uh,
you like, especially if you put it like right
I-
on your balloon knot, you feel me? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
That'd be appropriate for Taco Bell.
Right there on the
I feel like
balloon
it falls
knot?
off after a while of eating
Yeah.
Taco Bell.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, some people.
Put Taco Bell at the door.
I will
Yeah.
not mention that on
Wow.
stage.
Yeah, you should reach out to him. See if you could maybe they'll sponsor you and you can tattoo Taco Bell on
Yeah.
your ass.
Yeah, no, I heard there was a card you can get for free Taco Bell for life,
Yeah.
but I don't know where to find it.
Wow. Well, you
Anyway.
probably got to have a good amount of coin to do that. I would imagine.
do,
You know.
you do.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's something to shoot for in life,
Yeah,
don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. Unlimited
Yeah.
Taco Bell. So what else has been going on since the last week since you've been here?
Well, my roof is leaking, so that's great.
It is. It just started leaking all of a sudden because of the storms.
I mean, it's been leaking, but it's now leaking even worse.
Even more. Yeah, it happens when it
Yeah.
rains, I guess.
Yeah.
Huh? Wow.
Every time.
Who's going to fix that? You have to fix it, or a landlord, or what?
Well, no, I live in a mobile home.
Oh, well, it's up to
So-
you then, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Right. Put some duct tape on that shit,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. We got tarps
Oh, very
put
good.
up there.
Yeah.
But now the water is going underneath the tarp and collecting, which makes it worse.
Hence the leak.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Anyway.
Anyway, well, Aaron,
That's a great story.
it is, and I swear to God, I mean, this set couldn't have been an interview couldn't have been any different than the last. It's amazing, and I fucking hope you keep coming here. I think we can learn a
I
lot.
appreciate it. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I think so.
Keep coming back, bro.
Thank you.
Aaron Paul, man, let him hear it. Great job. Wow.
That's my sleep paralysis demon right there.
Yeah.
I'm numb as shit. Oh, I can't move, and he's just there at the foot of my bed.
I love that, dude. What's been going on the last week? My roof is leaking. Amazing. I love it. All right, folks. Next comedian coming to the stage. That person's name is here he is again, folks. He was here last week. Smooth Bradley. Let's Smooth Bradley hear it. Smooth Bradley.
Disappointed that Jimmy's not here. I had something for him, but I'll still say it anyway. So I had an exciting week. All week I was working on my segues and transitions. So here I go. You guys ready? Are y'all ready? Yeah. All right, that was my first segue. So last week I was thinking, if I ever make it to prison, this is what I'm going to do. If I ever make it to prison, I'm going to start a $1 shiv club, right? And I even wrote a commercial for it. Are you still shivving with that rusty old blade? Well, for just a few dollars a month, $1 Shiv Club will deliver a new, shiny, stainless steel shiv right to your cell. Whether you're defending yourself or just trying to make a point, $1 Shiv Club has got your back. Because sometimes you've got to shiv to live. All right? I'm telling you, I'd make a killing. I would make a killing. All right, here is another joke that I hope you'll laugh at. So people have been talking about artificial intelligence, and they're all freaked out about it. They're afraid the machines are going to become sentient and are going to take their jobs and steal their girlfriends and control the weather. But I do a lot of graphics type work, and so when I heard about AI with graphics, I thought Skynet's going to help me draw better pictures. I'm all about that. That's pretty cool. So I imagine that I would be in Photoshop and I'd be drawing something, and the AI would take my pen tool. It would go, "No, draw the line over here." And ironically, AI sounds just like my former boss. He was from Boston. "Pick that color, not that color, numbnuts. Listen to what I'm saying." But fortunately, AI is not really like that. It's text-based. So you type in a couple of keywords, and the AI takes little images from all over the internet, combines it into something truly terrifying. So I tried to test this out, and this is why I'm sorry Jimmy's not here. I typed in if Pee Wee Herman and Tony Hawk had a teenage son, and a picture of Jimmy popped up. You're gonna have to look him up. So I thought, wow, that's kind of frightening. So I thought I would do two completely just random objects, no relation, see what it would come up with. So I typed in shaving cream brush and light bulb, and Judd's pictures popped up. I was like, what the frick?
Smooth Bradley, folks. Let him hear it.
Smooth Bradley.
Smooth Bradley G. Smooth Bradley G. That's right. Yeah, it's like a rap name, but he looks like this.
It's like a cigarette brand, bro. Let me get a pack of them Smooth Bradleys.
Smooth Bradley.
Yeah, I love it.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Right on.
It's good to see you again, man.
It's good to be here.
You were here last week for the first time.
Yes.
We learned a lot about you. You've got your you're here with your wife and a group of friends.
Some friends.
Good
Yeah.
to see you guys again. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Good
white
times.
people, so that means you're racist. All right.
We got to keep it going, you know.
I understand.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, I know I shouldn't say anything, but you have a real white nationalist look going there. I swear to God, man, you definitely do.
I think I was a funny guy that was born in a jerk's body.
Oh, you think
I
so?
don't know. Yeah. I don't know what to do about it.
Oh, okay, I got that, man.
Yeah, you look like if Chat GPT became a person.
I get that. I get that a lot.
Elon Musk over here. Yeah.
Right.
I get that a lot, especially in
Yeah.
public.
And we found out last week you're a religious fella.
Yep.
You love the Lord.
Oh, indeed.
You do. And you do a lot of stuff at your church.
Yep.
And you do a lot of like
Playing the band at the church and
Playing the band?
Yeah.
What do you play?
guitar.
You're a guitar player?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we talk
I'm no Robbie King.
Do you want a job?
I'm no Robbie King or Hooker King, but I play a little bit.
All right, right. Hooker King, huh? Hooker King. That's a good
King?
one.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's my government name.
Well, I have to tell the people you sent me a message this week and said that you saw me at Publix grocery store.
I did. I saw you at Publix, and you were in the next aisle over, or actually you were in the checkout lane, and I was back here behind some lady, and I saw your shirt, and I was like, I think that's Judd. But I didn't want to yell across lanes like, "Hey, Judd!" and risk you turning around and going, "Who the frick is that?" There were small children around, and so I didn't want to risk that. Plus, I'd only met you one time, so I didn't know if you'd know who I was.
So you
anyway.
just stalked me through the store.
I did. I just watched.
Right.
I watched you walk out, and I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah, there he goes.
yeah."
Nice.
I'll see him Monday night.
Well, never hesitate, man. If we're in person, we see each other. I've met you before,
Yep.
man. That wouldn't have been a weird thing.
Yeah, things will be different from now on.
Well, that's fucking odd.
Whenever I see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, that's uncomfortable.
Things will be different now, Judd.
Wait until next time. That's right.
It'll just get better.
So, remind me, what do you do day to day? What do you do for work?
I'm a motion graphics designer.
Motion graphics.
Yes. So I used to work for the Golf Channel in Orlando.
Okay.
And so I would do all the tournament graphics, animations, show
really?
logos, all that kind of fun stuff.
Oh, wow.
Little
Okay.
tiny cartoon man hit the ball.
Yeah.
That type of
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Good stuff.
Do
That's
all
you.
that stuff, huh?
Of course, yeah. Yeah, so I commuted to Orlando for 20 years from here.
Oh, that's right, because you live here local,
Yep.
Merritt Island.
Yep.
Yeah, we're here. Yeah.
Yep. So it was good times.
So anytime that you were ever putting any graphics together for the Golf Channel, did you ever slip in anything like some fucking porn or something? Like
No, that's not my style. But
any weird shit?
there was one time we built a virtual set, and they had these monitors in the background with like leaderboard type stuff. And so
Right.
the first 5 or 6 names, I had like real golfers, but below that I started putting like Mrs. Bramble, my 3rd grade teacher. I started putting like all these other stupid names down
Yeah.
there, thinking nobody's ever going to see it, but you can see it in the studio. And my art director, he called, he's like, "Come in here," the one.
Oh,
Come
is
in
that-
here, numbnuts. And so I come in there, I'm like, oh crap! But this is before HD,
Right.
So when you saw it on the TV, it didn't show. It was all blurry back there. But if I did that nowadays, I would have been in big trouble.
In trouble, yeah. And that was you did that impression during your set. That's supposed to be your boss.
That was my boss, yeah.
And he's from Boston?
He's from Boston.
That's the worst
He used
Boston
to
accent
berate
I've
us-
ever
I
heard
don't
in my
know.
life.
He used to berate us all the time and call us names and stuff. And he sounded like a clown, so he was easy to make fun of.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. Well, you know, Brad, Smooth Bradley,
Smooth,
G,
yeah,
Brad,
Smooth.
Brad, right?
Sure.
And you're called Smooth Bradley because that's a college
Smooth
nickname.
Bradley G, that's right.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a red flag right there, isn't it? But you said you do a lot of stuff at church and like stuff in front of people. You can tell that you've got like a crazy good confidence on stage, man.
Yeah, it's been a
Definitely.
while since I've done anything there, but yeah, it's a weird path to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
here for sure.
Well, shit, man.
But it's
I hope,
fun, man.
I hope you keep doing stand up, man. And you know we're here every
Yeah.
Monday, man. There's other open mics in the area, so keep plugging away, dude. Good
I,
stuff.
Yeah.
I will. Thank you.
Keep it over,
yeah.
Smooth Bradley G, man. Smooth Bradley G. Nice.
Dollar Shift Club, man.
Yeah, that was funny. Dollar Shift Club.
I gotta
like
join that. That's great.
Dollar Shift Club. All right, folks. I'm going to bring up the next comedian to the stage. He works with us every week. He's at the door wrangling comedians. He's one of the hardest working comedians that I know, folks, and he's all over Florida all the time, getting better and better, working hard. Glad to have him here again. Start clapping right now for my friend Brian Milligan. Let him hear it. Come on.
How you guys doing tonight? Hell yeah. This has been like the weirdest alt-right AA meeting I've ever seen. I feel like I'm bringing it home right now, you know? I used to be a massage therapist, believe it or not. And I forgot what I was going to say. I do this every time, man. Yeah, I used to be a massage therapist, and I've had clients take one look at me and just go, no. I once had a client come up to me and go, there's no way I'm letting that homeless man touch me. It was my grandma. And I used to start a massage the same way every time. I'd go in the room and say, okay, just undress to your level of comfort. I'll be right back. And I'd come back in the room, and they'd be wearing more clothes than when I left. And massage therapy is like a very women-empowered business, like a lot of ladies, you know? So I created a workaround. I started identifying as a bearded lady. I would go into rooms with big guys like Smooth Bradley and go, all right, sir, just undress to your level of comfort. I'll be right back. And they would go, excuse me, hold on 1 second. I requested a woman. And I go, buddy, you're in luck. I identify as a woman. I have tremendous grip strength, and nobody's going to jerk you off better than I am. We're just going to do hard transitions here. I played baseball as a kid. We used to travel around a lot. Like, my dad moved us around a lot, so I was always bouncing from team to team. And at one point, we found ourselves in this like small town in Georgia, and everybody in the school, it was weird because everybody was in this thing called FFA, which stands for Future Farmers of America. Think like Yellowstone, but if everybody looked like they were on meth. So like Yellowstoned, you know?
Brian Milligan, folks, right there. Let him hear it, man. Every week, man.
How long were you rubbing on people?
I did it for a while.
For a while?
I was really fucking good at it. You know? I really was. I had the hair for it, you know?
Where did
did.
you start doing that?
Here.
You were here. Okay.
Yeah. I actually moved away to Washington after I got my massage license.
Oh,
from
you
Yeah,
mentioned this before.
It was
Okay,
like years.
right.
It was years ago. So,
Right.
Yeah, I'm a mailman now. So.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all right, man. It's a fucking good gig.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, you know, it was rubbing butts, bro. you know.
Man, nothing wrong with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you and Smooth Bradley in a room.
That's
Boy,
right. That's right, dude.
That's interesting, huh?
I know, man.
That's a visual right there.
For sure. Yeah, if you ever want to like do a co-ed only or co only fans, man, just let me know.
That'd be a
I'm-
sight to see.
Yeah.
I just want you to know you probably have a bigger dick than I do, so.
That's a good chance. He's tall.
Yeah, he's huge.
It's a good
man.
chance. Yeah, it's a good chance.
If you didn't have a bigger dick than me, I feel bad for you, dude.
I can't tell you how happy it makes me that Brian's bringing up Smooth Bradley's dick. I swear to God. It makes me so happy. I love it.
It better be shaved and nice, too.
Yeah,
dude.
I would imagine it is.
Smooth, bro.
I would imagine it is.
You better manscape, man.
Smooth Bradley sounds
They
like
don't call him Smooth Bro.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Smooth Bradley can't have a bush.
Yeah.
I mean, no. There's
It's
no way.
Like, your
Come on,
dick
bro.
better look like Judd's head, all right?
yeah,
You know?
really. No shit, man.
For real. Better be smooth as fuck, bro. Your name sounds like a dick name, dude.
It does. It does. Yeah. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So you I didn't realize this about you, but you mentioned that you moved around a lot when you were a kid.
I did, yeah.
Why did you move around a lot?
My dad just like was restless, man. Like
Yeah?
it wasn't like military or any of that kind of stuff. He just, I don't know, just like we didn't stay in one place longer than like 3 or 4 years.
Think there might have been something to that?
Yeah,
Or-
I mean, he might have worked for the CIA or something.
shit, right, yeah.
I'm just kidding. He just, he'd get in trouble with hookers and move us town to town.
Oh shit.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. I honestly, I think he just got tired of the golf courses he was playing in each area.
Oh, and he wanted to move it around,
Yeah,
so
he's-
just move the whole family
yeah,
to
he's like,
somewhere else.
yeah, let's go
That's
to,
some white people
for
problems
for
for
sure.
sure.
Shit.
for sure,
Yeah.
dude. Let's go to Florida.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, Brian, I know you're doing shows all the time, dude. You had a busy weekend this past weekend?
Yeah, I did that church show again that I told you about.
Oh,
before.
that's right. How'd that go?
Not good.
Not good?
Not good at all.
But you did a clean set there, right?
I tried. Yeah, it was.
What do you mean tried?
Like I went up there and I don't know why I was like more nervous this time than I was the first time.
Okay.
And I went up there and I immediately went, hell yeah.
That's your signature. though,
Right in
dude.
front of the
Right.
pastor, dude. I was just looking at him. He's like, I lost him immediately. Like, I was like, this is a church. Y'all have to forgive me. You know? They did not. They didn't.
He's like, who here fucks with the
so
Lord?
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Yeah,
I should have just leaned into it. What's up, bitches? You know.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like one of your trademarks, dude. When you walk on stage, you're like, "How you guys doing?" And then whatever they said, you were like, "Hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
That's your
That's
thing,
exactly
dude.
what I did. Dude.
Right.
It was,
And it's like
bad.
instinctive, I'm guessing.
I almost said, "Oh man, I already fucked it up," and I caught myself on the F word, so
Yeah.
I didn't get it out. Luckily.
Holy shit!
You're just
man.
like, I'm eating a fat Christian dick right now, aren't I?
yeah. Exactly. It was also I need to preface it was a black church as well. It was.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you lost them at the beginning.
Fattest
Immediately.
of Christian dick.
I went into race stuff too, and
Oh, you did.
yeah, I feel bad saying that because we've already had like 3 white supremacists
Yes.
on stage.
Oh, man.
But it wasn't me that was being racist. I promise.
Wow. Well, I am curious about that church, man. I might have to next time you do it, man. See if I might want to try to go over there.
I mean,
with you.
I can hook you up with the guy.
Yeah.
It's fun, man. It's
Sure.
fun.
Why not?
It's
That's a different thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Definitely.
yeah.
What?
I was gonna say you used to do stand up in Houston, so you're used to
Right.
black rooms. and-
Sure.
So yeah.
But a church thing and all that, and then plus the way I look now, it's a little different.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. They'd look at you like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Right. I would say we could take Smooth Bradley because he's religious, but that wouldn't help. I mean,
Yeah, y'all can't do it in tandem.
Fuck, they think it's a goddamn mass shooting if we walked in.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean, I wouldn't even bring Hooker on that show.
No, sure.
Me and Matt Glidden did it together, and he's a little more clean cut than I am.
Right,
so,
right.
So yeah, he did way better than I did.
Right.
He did.
He's
Holy
got some
shit.
tiny holy hands.
Yeah,
That's right. It's a
yeah.
little
Yeah.
fella.
Well, he didn't start with a curse word, you know.
Hell yeah.
Starting with hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Brian, I love you on the show, man. I'm so glad every time you're on here, dude.
Thanks,
Appreciate
man.
it. Great job again.
Thank y'all.
Brian Milligan, folks. Let him hear it, man. Let him hear it. Nice. Holy cow. Yeah, I want to go do a set at that church, a black church. That'd be fun. I do
He
a lot of black
scared
rooms in
some
Houston.
sisters, apparently.
He did. Mm-hmm. He's like, hell yeah. And they're like, hell no.
The hell no!
This motherfucker. I don't think they probably said that, though. All right. Next comedian coming to the stage. Let's see. We'll bring one out of the bucket here. Next comedian coming up. Y'all still with us here? Come on, man. Yeah. This is fucking great. All right. Next comedian coming up. He's back again. Start clapping right now for Uncle Tony. Uncle Tony. Let him hear it. Uncle Tony.
Uncle Tony! Woo!
Look, I can't stay long. I got the kids in the car. I'm not gonna lie. Double park down there. Hey, what's worse than baby diabetes? Baby die. You know what I'm saying? Oh, sorry. That's a new one. Sorry. You think cucumber farmers have a problem with squatters? Think about it now. It's like a grenade joke there. It takes a minute. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Let's see what else. I had everything all written down. I was trying to memorize it, but damn, them beers are good here, man. Let's see what else. You ever like chill with your pets? Anybody else like to, smoke a little weed and your pets are around or whatever, and you wonder what they're thinking or whatever? Like, that's messed up. Like, I like to get high with my friends and the dogs are around. I like to take the Pringles and act like I'm making it rain. You know what I mean? Like, that's a good time, man. It's a real good time. And, the cat comes along and is like, you're like, what the fuck? You cover that shit up with a pillow. Wait for that shit to dry up, blame it on the kids, you know what I mean? It's easier to clean up, you know what I mean? It's a lot easier. Damn, that sucks, I'm sorry. So I was working on that Sylvester Stallone shit some more. Here's a movie trailer I was working on. Over the Top Part 2, can you imagine? Here we go. This summer, from the people that brought you Over the Top and Demolition Man comes Over the Top 2. More over the top. What do you mean? I got to arm wrestle my son? That's Hawkins' son. That's my son. Thank you, everybody.
Uncle Tony, folks. Back again, Uncle Tony, man.
You got to bring me back to the diabetes, baby.
Baby diabetes.
I thought of it. I don't know why. I was driving along.
You out here murdering babies?
What's that?
You out here murdering babies? Is that what's going on?
Heard of what?
Are you out here murdering babies?
No, man. The sugar factories are, bro.
Situation with your kids in the car?
The people give their babies Fruit Loops and shit instead of Gerber stuff. You know what I mean?
It's true, dude. The sugar factories are doing it, right? That's what you said?
Baby diabetes.
Sure, baby
but
diabetes.
But worse than that, baby die.
That's it, man. Yeah.
I know.
That's pretty good. No, that's some funny shit, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's stuff I hadn't heard you do before. What was the cucumber thing? Squatters?
Yeah, you ever think about that? And then, like, maybe the farmers are, I think it's ripe. I don't know. No.
Somebody was squatting on it. Yeah. Right.
Gross.
Bad day. Well, Uncle Tony, it's been a little while since you were here, man. What's been going on in your world? You're out of Orlando, right?
Yes, sir. I got a little oil in the car finally, so I was able to make it back.
Oil in the car?
Yeah, it runs low. And
oh, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had to top off the oil to go in order to drive over here.
No idea.
All right, I understand, man. I understand. Well, explain the shirt again. Cookies City. What is that exactly?
It's a dispensary out of L.A. that opened in Orlando that got some really good weed.
Oh, fuck. Now
obviously.
Now we're supporting them. And now they're our sponsor all of a sudden.
No, they support
Cookie City. Maybe we can get some money out of them since he's wearing the shirt.
Yeah. I'll work on it.
Nice. Well, I mean, you're the type of model that I would want to wear that
thank
shirt.
You.
Absolutely.
You.
Yeah. You been on any shows recently, man? You doing stand-up often?
Yeah, just a few around downtown, here and there, doing, various stuff. I don't drink when I do regular showcases at all.
You drinking tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah, why not?
That's good shit she's got back there, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
It's always a good time here, man.
We can do anything. We're Americans.
Thank God, damn it.
Well, at least I am. I'm not sure if you are, but whatever.
I'm pretty sure.
Are you? Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, Uncle Tony, what else has been going on, man? I know you're a busy guy all the time. You got family. You got the whole thing in comedy.
Yeah, kids back to college, up there in Vermont or whatever. I'm down here doing my thing, cooking dinners every night for the wife.
Okay, very nice. You're a big cook. You like cooking?
I love cooking. Tonight I made Philly chili.
Philly chili?
Yeah, man. It was really good. It was so good.
It was. All right, so you left it there and bailed on the lady and came over here.
It'll be there when I get home.
Oh, nice. That is good. Well, you're a big guy like me. I love when food's waiting.
For
sure. Well, Uncle Tony, man, I'm glad every time you come here, dude, and I hope you keep on coming back.
Thank you. I
anytime,
appreciate
man.
you
All
and
right.
everything you got going on, man.
Uncle Tony, let him hear it, man. Let him hear it. Let him hear it. All right, Uncle Tony.
I feel like he voices half of the characters in Bob's Burgers. You ever seen that show?
That's true, yeah. Nice guy. Wouldn't you wish he was your uncle, though? Uncle Tony, you think?
No.
Cool. No, you don't?
No, I'm good.
Well, he makes chili and shit. That's cool. I don't know, man.
I don't trust what's in that chili.
Yeah. Well, if he's feeding it to himself and his wife, I'm sure
I think
it's all
children
right.
are in that chili.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Or
A little bit of Tommy chili. That's
yeah.
what's going on right there.
Or neighborhood pets. Yeah. All right, folks, we're going to press on and bring the next comedian up. How y'all feel? Good? Woo! All right. This next comedian coming to the stage, he's on this show almost every single week as well. And I'm glad to have him back. He's always got something to say. Start clapping right now for Salty Aaron. Woo! Let Salty Aaron hear it.
For the last several weeks, I've been going to sleep every single evening the same way. 3 heavy breaths to calm down and relax. And then every guilty thing I've ever done comes to my dome. Anybody else remember the sins when they were 5? Sorry, Denise, I took the crayon. "13, hanging out in whatever grade that was. A teacher comes over and says, 'Hey, you're not doing the assignment.' I was like, 'This other guy isn't either.' She responds, 'Just do your work.' I was like, 'Did you hear me? It's a group project, bitch. Why is everything talking to a brick wall?' To this day, that woman is a terrible fucking teacher. I'm doubling down. You shouldn't have been employed, cunt. I'm 13 in Illinois. I promise no one's ever going to see that I was... Okay, all right. I'm trying to remember the word. I can't remember it. Shit. 18 years old. I like drugs at this point. Every night I'm forgetting every sin I ever created before when I was 3, 5. Now I'm 39. Do you know how many drugs I do to fall asleep? Not enough, apparently. I'm an insomniac now. Do you know what it's like to have Pink Floyd all the fucking time, man?
Salty Aaron, folks. That's him right there. Salty Aaron.
What's up, Judd?
Aaron, I'm glad you made it, dude. We weren't sure if you were going to make it tonight.
Yeah, I got a Jimmy John's. You know, I got out of work, so that's cool. Making a difference in the community.
That's all right, man. That's good. So you got out of work in time, jetted on over.
Yeah.
Ready, and you had your stuff ready to talk about.
Absolutely. I love it when my brakes shake when I pull in here. It's gonna be a great ride home.
Yeah, right. You got car problems then, huh?
I don't know.
You're not sure.
I'm too high to figure it out right now.
I was gonna say maybe you're the one shaking. Maybe that could be it.
I don't know.
Right.
Might have Parkinson's. Who knows?
Oh shit, man. It's still early. You're an insomniac, huh? You have problems going
Apparently
to sleep?
so. I slept like 3 hours the last 8 weeks.
No shit.
Yeah, man, I'm losing it.
Wow. Well, you're gonna probably need more than just the breathing treatments to. fall
This is how it goes. I can't sleep. It's already 3 a.m. Mike. Get up, smoke a lot of weed, go back to bed. My wife says that shit stinks. Go take a shower. At that point, wake up again, sit on the couch for another 3 hours because I took a hot shower. It's just who I am, guys. Drugs are opposite with me. It's really weird.
Just a continuous cycle.
Yeah, it never ends.
You got the energy of like an angry Captain Crunch, you know? Buy my fucking cereal! Like, I feel that's the vibe.
Right. Well, you got to be able to figure out something to go to sleep, man. I mean,
I started playing Diablo, but it isn't working either. That game is boring as shit.
Is it?
X.
Not doing
That's
anything.
it.
Doesn't matter if you play games, watch movies, you can't go to sleep.
Nope.
Nothing.
I'm just the greatest insomniac of all time. Starting to believe in Tyler Durden.
You're like if Steve...
One person. Fuck yeah, I made it. Fight Club, guys. It's
Wow.
all right.
Fight
You don't
Club.
have to talk about it.
That's all right.
cool.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's that moment in time where you become irrelevant. Don't worry. I'll be on TikTok soon educating you motherfuckers.
He's on there. He's educating a lot of people all the time.
How to
that's
make
for sure.
sandwich.
Sure, that's right. And how to cause problems at city council meetings and all of those things.
Yeah, I'll do that next week.
I fucking love it. I love it.
I'll do that next week.
Well, Salty Aaron, I mean, you're here all the time, man, every week practically, and I'm so glad every time you are, dude. I hope you keep on coming back, man.
Absolutely. This is a
Absolutely.
blast. You guys have a good
One of my favorites, Salty Aaron, man. Let him hear it. Here's your drink, man. You got to get your drinks. Salty Aaron, you got to get your drink.
Salty!
You got to get your drink. I think he forgets his drink every time. That's all right. Salty Aaron, folks. Let him hear it.
That's a lot of sodium.
I swear to God.
He's like if Steve Buscemi did crack, you know?
That's right.
Yeah.
Someone told me he looks like the mayor off of, what's that show? What was the show? Schitt's Creek?
Oh.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, nice. It wasn't my joke, but I said it. Fuck it. All right. All right, folks. Next comedian coming up. Y'all feeling good? Yeah? Come on, man. We got a few more to go here. Our next comedian coming to the stage is Kevin Jones. Kevin Jones. Let Kevin Jones hear it.
I can't stand in one spot. I'm sorry, but it's not. I'm not all hopped up like he is either, though. This is pretty much me constantly, no matter what. I came out high on crack, so it hasn't like. No matter what I do, I don't get much faster or higher than this. This is it. Also, PSA for the front row here. I might need help. I suffer from seizures. If one happens. They gave me this prescription. I usually keep it in my pocket. What you'll need to do is flip me over and kind of put me in like a face down, ass up kind of position. Yank my pants down and squeeze the medicine into my ass. It's supposed to stop a seizure immediately. It's Valium, so please don't drink it. And if by some chance I already have, just spit in my butthole and tickle my balls a little bit, wakes me right up from the seizure, or at least that's what my mother says. So I hope that works. My accent is Alabama, if anybody was kind of wondering. I really didn't appreciate the inbreed jokes. And I probably wouldn't want where'd the uncle guy go? I wouldn't swap him because my uncle liked to suck my dick, so it was definitely a better uncle. Might titty fuck you though. Is that it?
Kevin Jones.
Thank you.
Let him hear it. So it's Jones, right? Kevin Jones?
That's it, Jones.
All right, man. Very good. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Yep.
I met you a little bit earlier before the show.
Yep.
You said you came over here from Tampa?
Yeah, I drove over from Tampa.
You did, okay. You do comedy over there a lot?
Some places in Tampa, but I've done San Francisco, New York, Arkansas, Connecticut, all over.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I travel a lot and just find places and practice, whatever.
How long you been doing stand-up?
Since January.
Oh, since this past January.
Yeah.
Okay, very good,
Give
man.
it up for him, one time. Absolutely.
And even just since January, you've traveled all over and you've done stand-up in different places?
Yeah. I travel a lot for work.
You do?
Send me different places, so.
What do you do for work?
I program for Amazon, different stuff, so.
You program for Amazon?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that with that accent.
Yeah, I know. That's
like, hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Yeah, man. No, I'm
Yeah.
from Texas, dude. I understand.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
Same
yeah.
kind of shit.
Yeah. There's not a lot of people that code, but have also like herded cattle and shit. You know,
Yeah.
don't go together. No.
No shit. So you do coding and you work for Amazon. You travel all over and you show up somewhere and you'll do a spot doing stand up.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
What made you decide to start doing stand up?
I don't know. I have a weird affliction where I'm just like, I'm gonna do this thing, and I just do it. I don't know. Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Go do a thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So what other stuff do you just feel like, hey, I'm going to do something, so I do it?
I was in a bad man contest once because I was just like, I'm gonna try that.
A what contest?
They call them a
Batman?
bad. It's been year bad, not bat.
Oh.
No, yeah, I didn't have
Batman,
to
a bunch of
grapple.
Batmans.
Yeah, Batman.
Thing
I
and
thought
shit.
that's what it was.
No,
Yeah,
no,
like
no,
a Comic-Con.
no. That's Halloween.
Okay. Bad man?
Yeah.
What is that?
Is you just fight in a ring.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
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 And how long did you do that?
It was only like a weekend they had it, so.
Oh, just a weekend?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you were like, oh, fuck, I'll go in there and fight?
Yeah.
How'd you do?
I won. Then
Alabama country ass. You won, didn't you? Fuck yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah. I'm well for like the first 2 nights, and then the last night I couldn't make it. I had to work. I only got to like take a couple of days. I was working different place then, so
He had to go
Yeah.
back to his coding job, so he stopped. He stopped the cage fighting. Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No shit, man. Are you gonna do that anymore? You think?
no, I don't think that was good for my seizures. So
No.
yeah. I actually really have
I bet
seizures.
you get a hell of a punch when you start getting shaken, bro.
No shit, dude. Very rapid. Yeah.
I broke my shoulder doing it, like from the jerk, and it like cracked it. So yeah.
From the seizures?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
How often do you have seizures?
I haven't had one in a little while, so whatever medicine they got me on now, the shit works
Yeah.
better. It took a little while to get it all figured out. So
It'd be really good for our viewership if you had one right now.
honestly, I wouldn't mind to have one right now.
Yeah, thanks for the warning in case we have to spit in your butt, bro.
Yeah, no shit. I mean,
Yeah.
that's exactly.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I was kind of looking around like, who looks like the best spitter? And Tickler, wasn't it? Tickler for sure.
Wow. Well, Kevin, man, that's a lot of stuff there. Very interesting stuff. You're quite the Renaissance man, dude. Shit, you're all over the place.
Thank you.
You're fighting, you're seizing, you're doing stand-up.
Yeah, I got my hair cut in Brazil. Last time I got it cut, fucking.
You got this is the haircut you got in Brazil?
Yeah, it's growed out a little bit though, but
You did.
Yeah.
Where were you in Brazil?
I was in Recife.
Recife.
I
okay.
can't say none of that shit, so
Right.
nope, don't. I just don't
I
have
bet
that.
they love you in Brazil. You're like, hey, is this place called Recife? What is this? Y'all speak Spanish or Mexican? They don't, right? Portuguese.
Portuguese, yeah.
That's the problem. I learned that the hard way when I went to Brazil. Yeah, couldn't say shit.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Everywhere I've been, they've been pretty cool to me. So
Yeah,
well,
man.
I did have a guy tell me some people were coming to kill me, so at least I got a warning, right?
Why would they want to kill you?
I think that's what they do.
Oh,
The ones that we're going to.
what country was this?
This is Brazil.
Oh, in Brazil, yeah.
Yeah, I was walking on the Recife's on the coast, so I
Yeah,
was just walking
yeah.
down late at night. I'm bad about that.
Okay.
I wander all over like late at night.
Looking for victims?
No, I don't know.
Looking at people.
Like I went through my young life, in the 80s, the damn devil thing, people, and it was like they're looking for blonde-haired, blue-eyed virgins. I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Oh, the devil worshippers.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's what they were looking for the whole time.
Right.
Was
Hitler
me.
was
Every time
too.
I looked in the mirror,
You're like, oh, I'm perfect with this.
Then my uncle told me, "You ain't no virgin no more, boy."
Oh, wow. Well, you got a lot there, dude. You got a ton of shit.
Yeah.
You got a lot of stuff to do stand-up about, man, for sure.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Yep.
Keep doing stand-up, man. You're a super
yeah.
likable guy, man. People paying attention to you. Great accent. As long as you don't start flopping around on stage, you'll be all right, man.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks for
Appreciate
being
it.
here, man. I appreciate it. One more time. Kevin Jones, man. Let him hear it. Great job, man. Wow. What an interesting person. Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Some of y'all tightened up when we were talking to him. Loosen those assholes like he does. Jesus, that's how he takes his medicine. Fuck off. All right, folks. Next comedian coming to the stage. That person's name is Miss Robin. Miss Robin in the front row. Miss Robin.
I'm going to request actually that he play for the whole 2 minutes, just like soft, like a man's world, because I said if I don't have anything funny to say, at least I can fall back on my tits. These people in the corner were so nice when I got here. They said, "Oh, are you going up tonight?" I said, "I've got 2 minutes worth of anything to say, I guess. You give me a mic, I'll try it." So here we are. In case you don't know, my name is Miss Robin XO on Twitter, Instagram, what the fuck ever, because no one gives a shit anyway. So I was sober for 2 years, and I used to come here all the time. And Haley, she handed me a drink when I first walked in, and she said, "Hey, here's your drink." And I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm not drinking anymore. What do I do?" So I just sat there and I looked at it the whole time. Round of applause, please, motherfuckers. Thank you. That was a joke. Anyhow, so now I'm drinking again, and woo! Yeah, that got an applause. So anyhow, it's been 45 seconds now, and I've done a lot of theater, you know, but it's not the same because when they give you a mic, you never know what's gonna happen. So I have a lot of things to say about the previous people that came up, but I'm glad my uncle doesn't try to spit in my butthole. I'm so glad I didn't have any creepy uncles because I'd be in a lot better position right now in my comedic career. I'm not qualified. I don't have, well, you kind of have a mustache. Can I see it?
It's like a "how old is your daughter" mustache. It's not a real one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
At all.
See, I didn't know if it was just like the 5 o'clock shadow or if it was a mustache or not. So that's what I was asking.
No.
My fanny pack's on the floor. You're very nice. Love you. Okay, well, I'm hoping that's my 2 minutes because I don't really have any jokes except for one that my friend told me. And he was like, "You should start off with that." And I'm like, I'm not starting off with a tampon joke.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, he's in the bathroom. Oh, there he is. Okay, so Zeke, he is a good friend of mine, and he is going to endure this. So he said, if you get a cup of water... Wait, a vampire walks into a bar and asks for a cup of water and puts a tampon in it and is like, what? Tea time.
Miss Robin, let her hear it.
Thank you.
Miss Robin.
Yes. This is how you pull a wedgie. Watch.
Is that a wedgie?
Yeah, you saw this hand, right? Okay, thank you. Learned that in the lunch
This your
line.
first time doing stand-up comedy?
People are like, "You're so fucking funny," but I'm like, not under pressure.
Well, the question was,
have I ever done
is this your
stand-up?
first time doing stand-up comedy? No, you've done it
Once,
before?
I think.
Where? How long ago?
A couple years. I don't know. I didn't want to pay $5. So I was like, fuck it, I'll get up there.
Oh, for here tonight?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, I think...
No, I mean, like, I would pay $5, but I was just like, you know what? It's worth 2 minutes of my time. Like, I'll do it.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, it was very likable, very good stuff, man. I mean, it was very good. It was all good till your joke at the end that your buddy told you to say.
Yeah.
That was a fucking turd in the punch bowl, wasn't it? Yeah. You were up here being yourself.
Yes.
You're being like natural in yourself, and that's why people liked it.
Oh, thank you.
That's exactly
I'm
it.
likable until you get to know me.
No, I understand.
And then you're like, oh, more meds.
Right.
More meds.
Wow, so you were sober for 2 years, and you're no longer sober.
I'm no longer sober.
No longer sober.
No, because I was like, I'm an adult, and I can have a mojito if I want one. God
Hell
dang.
yeah, you can.
And my mom is a racist because I got messaged one time, "Your mom is a racist cunt" on Facebook, and I was like, I'm sorry.
What did your mom say that's racist?
I have no idea. Go back to your country. Some shit like that on Facebook.
Very Trumpian.
You don't
I got
speak
it.
English. I'm like,
oh shit,
oh my
yeah.
God.
I think every comedian's mom that has performed tonight has been racist.
So that's why we moved to Florida from Texas.
She's racist, so you moved to Florida to get away from it?
Well, it's Merritt Island.
Merritt Island, right. Yeah, very good. You're from Texas? Where in Texas? I'm from Texas.
Right. So you're from Victoria?
That's right.
All right. So I'm from Beaumont.
Beaumont.
But I'm actually, it's like Beaumont, Orange, Orangefield,
That
You
is
know.
the capital of racism over there, isn't it?
Cattle
Cattle,
and oil.
cattle, oil, and hate crimes. Yeah, that's
For
right. That's
$9.99
right.
a month.
Beaumont. Y'all are from
Thank you,
Beaumont. Y'all know
everybody.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, I'm cutting myself off.
No. Well,
I'm
Miss
like,
Robin-
gotta go. See ya.
Well, listen here.
Okay, listen here.
You said that you and Robbie are friends, huh?
I know that he plays the guitar, and
Oh,
I'd
y'all are-
rather his like finesse just in the background, taking distraction off of what I'm actually saying.
Oh, well, it was a nice effect.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Sure, that was very cool. Did some jokes over the top of that, like a
See?
spoken
That's
word
what
kind
I'm
of thing.
saying.
Huh? Yeah.
It's a man's world until you ask her to, you know.
To what?
Then it's not your world anymore, right?
I'm not sure what the fuck you're talking about.
It's not a man's world. It's a woman's world. Okay.
All right.
Hey, Barbie. By the way, I never played with fucking Barbies. I'm not about to act like I did.
No? You got
You
a
know the
problem with
movie?
Barbie? Yeah, yeah.
No, I was the one cutting up animals and yeah.
All right.
Stuffed
Go on
animals.
that. Stuffed animal? Are you sure about that? I feel like that would have made it into your first sentence before you corrected yourself.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Right.
My first sentence was when I was 18. My mom showed up and I said, "Please take me to jail." They said, "Why?" I said, "Because she's going to beat the shit out of me." So I said, "I know my rights. I'll go to jail." And that was my first public intoxication. Thank you. Have a good night.
Miss Robin, you can't go off on a better note than that. Miss Robin, great job. Holy shit. Wow. That was something.
One more time for Miss Robin, everybody. That was her second time doing stand-up.
Yeah. Miss Robin.
She's going to go piss her brains out because she's drunk.
Yeah. Boy, between her and Kevin Jones, Jesus fucking Christ,
know.
huh? Wow, all over the place. Imagine them hooking up. All right, folks. How we doing out there? Good? All right, man. We're going to press on. We just got a few more left. I tell you what, the next comedian coming to the stage, he's been on this show before, and he's been on my Thursday show, the Space Coast Comedy Showcase. Glad to have him back. Start clapping right now for my friend, Chris Dennis Jones, right there, man. Let him hear it.
Woo!
Howdy. I took a toll road here because I was lost. Normally, I have an agreement with my telephone that I do not go on a toll road because I don't believe in them. I'm driving my car on the highway. That's where it's supposed to be. You can't trick me. I've been to high school. You don't notice when you're on a toll road immediately. It's not something that sticks out to you. You're just like, that's a nice manicured shoulder. I don't know if I recognize that signage. Then you see the booth and you're like, ah, Christ. Realizing you're on a toll booth, it's not as bad as being molested. But it is as bad as when a family friend gives you a shoulders heavy massage by surprise. Because you're just like, I wish I was smart enough to know how to get out of this. Plus, when I learned about a toll in school, it was a troll, and it was something he would exact on a bridge that he built, not some jackass wearing my shirt. This is what they dress like. I don't know if you and importantly, you could always exchange the toll for a riddle. So I pull up, and they're like $1.50, and I'm staring daggers into the Snickers bar in my console. And I'm like, you know, a man in the morning has two shoes, but by lunchtime. Okay, so I forgot that riddle, but I tried my best. Can I get 75 cents off? And also, it was like a troll or like some kind of stocky mythical creature. I don't respect a toll operated by man. You know, lowest I think I could go is a team of goblins. Not one goblin, but a team. A nymph, a dryad, an ent, any kind of tree-based mythical creature does not get a toll from me.
Chris Kuhn, ladies and gentlemen, let him hear it. Always a crowd pleaser, Chris Kuhn.
Thanks.
Are we what name are we going by today? Because
I wanted to clarify. My
Yeah.
name is actually John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan, and I've been mystically transduced into the body of a quite overweight 25-year-old man.
Nice. You're 25 years old?
No, I'm the owner of the largest personal injury law firm in the United States.
I understand.
I'm the reason you can vape in Target.
So, yeah. But again, I mean, we've gone back and forth about your name before. So you wrote Chris Kuhn because that's how I met
woke
you.
up in this body this morning. I can't tell you much. I just came here to ask if anybody knows maybe a witch or a scientist of ill repute, somebody who can send me back. I don't care what happens to this vessel.
You never cease to amaze me. You are entertaining and unique, like times 10. I love the fact you wear Hawaiian shirts all the time.
Well, yeah, it's all he owns. You know,
that's all you own.
More or less. I mean, I have a quilt of shirts that I used to fit in. That's something that you can get if you've given up on the idea of getting skinny again.
You just quilted shirts that don't fit anymore.
There's like a website
That's
you can
fantastic,
get your old sleep on a folded up pile of your old shirts.
Yeah.
It's, quiz bowl from high school.
That's a good chubby man move. I got to do that.
Is that the quilt you sleep with at night?
Yeah, that's the quilt I sleep with at night. Now that I can no longer sleep with my beloved wife.
Oh.
She's the other Morgan. I don't know if you guys can look that up.
What happened with your wife?
Yeah.
Well, she's dating whoever is piloting my body right now. I hope to God it's not this asshole.
Wow. God, what is he on? Amazing.
It's called a bit, Judd.
No.
Committing, brother.
Yeah, full commitment. Yeah, full commitment. Full commitment. No overalls today. You usually sport the overalls.
I gotta have straps though.
You do. Yeah, no, I understand.
What? Your beard, Judd.
Yes.
Now this is the lawyer speaking.
Okay.
It looks like it was AI generated. Sure, a human being could do that, but obviously no human person would make that choice.
You don't like this beard?
Like it. It seems like the beard that where they try and sell you for $2.99 we'll make this image generator better.
Well, I'm disappointed. I figured you'd like this beard. I figured you would. No.
Yeah, it's chicken salesman up top, rib salesman on bottom.
Right. Definitely.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Well, what do you think? What would you say your look is?
In general, I'd say it's sort of a cherub-esque kind old man wearing a suit on a billboard, and recently much more disappointing than that.
Well, I think that sounds perfect, Chris. I certainly do. I certainly do. You been busy doing stand-up?
Yeah, more. Yeah, I did Bonkers as a guest spot, and don't ask Jokums, but everybody liked it.
Oh, yeah?
And then I did an actual good show at Pink Piano in Lakeland.
Okay, very nice. He didn't think that you did well at Bonkers?
No, I did very bad.
Oh, you did?
I lost him. I started hot, and I made him regret it.
Oh, you did? What happened? What do you think made it change?
Oh, me.
Did you transform into John Morgan halfway through the set?
Right immediately afterward.
Okay.
Immediately.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't really have the advertising money to back me up like I used to.
I understand. Well, I mean, you've had plenty of success in comedy before. I'm sure you don't let that get you down if you don't have a good set, right?
If even one of you doesn't like me, it is my therapist will hear about it. If not, Volusia County Emergency Services.
I love it. I love it. And I'm loving every time you're here, man.
Brevard.
I certainly do.
Fuck.
Brevard. Close enough. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. One more time for my friend Chris Kuhn, man. Let him hear it. Great job, man.
All right,
Good to see you, man. Love it. Chris Kuhn or Chris Dennis Jones. We're not sure what his name is this week. What happened? Got a technical difficulty over there?
Big ass feet unplugged my
Oh, his big ass feet unplugged your amp. Well, that happens. All right, folks, we just have 3 more total. How we feeling out there? Good? Come on, man. We're plugging on. We're plugging on. Look at Robbie King, man. He's such a professional. Resetting the stage.
Give it up for Robbie one more
Yeah,
time, man. He's
man.
holding us down over here.
Getting it all together.
Tasty licks and jams.
He's smooth. He gives us a little bit of legitimacy. That's a nice thing. Just a little, yeah. All right, so our next comedian coming to the stage. That person's name is Connor Phillips.
Woo!
Connor Phillips, let him hear it. Connor Phillips.
What's going on, everybody? How we doing tonight? So I'll just jump into it. You know, this country is really divided politically right now. So I think we should find something that we can all agree on. And I think we should start with the fact that Joe Biden should never be allowed around kids again. I mean, it never goes well. That guy stumbles up the stairs to Air Force One, but he becomes Bruce Jenner if he sees a toddler in the front row. Hurdling security, high jumping the security wall over there. Like, he's got to get there, you know? And it's strange because he won't even acknowledge his 7th grandkid, but he'll sniff yours. I try to give him the benefit of the doubt, though. You know, I'm like, he's getting old. Maybe it has something to do with nature. You know, other animals smell each other for familiarity. So maybe he's going up and he's like, do you have a poopy diaper, too? And it's not like Trump's any better. I mean, Trump's a creep, too. But I'm less concerned with my daughter around Donald Trump than I am his own daughter. I mean, come on, he did the interview with Howard Stern where he said if Ivanka wasn't his daughter, he would date her, and also called her voluptuous in the same interview. That's disgusting. That is something that should never come out of a man's mouth about his daughter, you know? And I like how he used the word dating, and like that makes it so much better. Like, oh yeah, I courted her before I fucked her and then paid her hush money, you know? I mean, people ask how I vote, and I tell them independent, and they say, what does that mean? I tell them I keep my political views independent from my livelihood, so we just run with that answer now. Truth is, though, is I'm a libertarian, and people ask what that means, and it's I believe in small government. And if you wonder why, I just invite you to think about this. The Bible is 1,504 pages. The U.S. tax code is 6,781. Meaning I can learn about the Bible in 1,500 pages, but it takes 6,781 for me to know what tax bracket I fall into. I don't believe scientists a lot. I think they're full of shit. You know, I think we all know that speed of light is the fastest unit of measurement we could find. And I saw today that they have confirmed that there is this thing called HD1 that they say is 13.5 billion light years away. How in the fuck do you measure that? Like, wouldn't you need 13.5 billion years in order to verify that measurement? What were the dinosaurs back there taking notes, sending off signals of light, saying, I hope they can read my handwriting?
Connor Phillips, folks. Let him hear it.
Yeah. That was educational.
It
I like to
was.
throw a little bit of real life in there for you.
A little real life, and it sounds like you're running for office practically.
I thought about it. I would love to. Yeah,
You would?
Absolutely. I would.
What office would you run for?
Oh, I would love to go all the way.
What,
President?
Sure.
Presidency?
Get old Biden out of there?
Sure.
You
old
would.
Kid sniffer up out of there?
It's just, you know, I don't want to get political, but
You already did.
But the two-party system in this country is really bad. You're either affiliated with one or the other. There's no, like, middle ground. There's no purple anymore. And so, honestly, I think that if the alt-right and alt-left can keep theirs, but if everyone went home and declared independent, it would shock the politicians. This next election would be very different than what we're about to see, which is just going to be mudslinging and no policies. So it's pretty embarrassing where we're at right now.
And you don't want to get political.
No. But I also said it's something that I want to do, so I put some thought into why I would
well
do
you
it,
probably
so.
can't jump right to the presidency. So what's the first office you'd like to hold?
Vice presidency?
Oh, you want to go straight up there.
Damn.
You go straight up
This
there.
boy's got goals on him.
Shit, why not, huh?
I walked into Taco Bell one time and they said interviewing for all positions. So I was there for CEO and they wouldn't see me.
They wouldn't do it.
Fucking liars.
Yeah, right. Wow, so you're a libertarian, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't like the two-party things. You're libertarian.
Well, I just believe in small government. I don't think that they make anything better. So I think that they should distribute the money to companies who do it better than they do it. So.
Wow. Okay, this is turning into a TED talk.
I did not mean that to happen. So.
No. It's interesting because you've been on the show before, and it's been kind of a running joke that you came up here and you said that you worked. I mean, you're dressed very nice today.
I did that for you.
That's weird, but.
Okay, hold on. Because for 2 weeks he didn't believe what I did for a living because I work in finance, and he didn't believe it based on how I dress. So I just didn't change after work today for you.
Right. So he shows up before in like flannels and a baseball cap and jeans, and he says he's an investment bro. Say it again. What? You just work
investment advisor. Yeah, I own an investment advisory firm.
Advisor, and I was like, "Fuck you, dude!" Like what? Investment advisor? Yeah, he's slinging weed.
I'm good at math.
Right, but you are an investment advisor. That's what you do.
Yeah,
this is your day-to-day outfit. Well, and I guess you roll your sleeves down to cover the tattoos.
For that part, yeah. But I'm off the clock now.
Off the clock.
So
Fuck it, man.
That's what I said. So
nice. An investment advisor.
Yep.
No shit. And you have your own business, own company.
Yep.
And you're based out of where?
Orlando.
You're in Orlando.
Yep.
Wow, that's just fascinating to me. This makes a lot more sense when you're dressed like this.
I did it for you because you just weren't believing it.
I wasn't buying it.
Do you just advise all your investors to invest in your presidential campaign? Is that the big circle?
If I go that route, I have to deflect my business to somebody else because then it becomes a conflict of interest.
Oh, that's right. You have to divest. That's true.
That's right.
Very nice. And you became an investment advisor with no experience, but you learned it yourself, right? Was that what it was?
No, my dad owned the firm, and so I grew up in the business.
Oh, okay.
And so I knew eventually what I was going to land on, but
right.
It took a long time to get there. But I've been doing it for about 15 years
15
now.
years?
Yeah.
And before you did that, you were doing a lot of illicit things.
A lot of other things.
Which make more sense for how you normally dress.
Yeah,
right.
that's exactly right. Those tattoos were from my misspent youth more than the last 2 decades. So.
Very nice. Well, kind of remind us how long you've been doing comedy?
Since December.
December. That's it, folks. Just since December. Yeah, man.
7 months. Good shit.
And you're getting up in Orlando?
Yeah, at the Improv.
Oh, you are? That's right. Okay, very good. At the open mic over there?
On Thursday nights, and then I did one showcase there about 3 or 4 weeks ago on a Sunday. So.
Oh, you did? How many? How much time did you do?
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yep.
Okay. And how much material do you think you have at this point?
I don't know. I don't ever repeat material. I kind of just try new stuff. So if I wanted to, I could probably put in together like 10 to 15 minutes of stuff that I think would work. But I've never had a long enough set to go through and try to piece together multiple pieces. So.
Well, if you've got 5 minutes down already, you should just next step, do 10 minutes.
Sure.
And go back to the stuff that you've done before.
Sure.
Because you just build off of that, and you can crank more laughs into that stuff and just make it to where it's just automatic. That's what you should do.
No, I appreciate it.
And then once you get to the 10, go to the 15 and then 20 and all that, man.
No, when I get 10, I'll send it over to you.
Send it over, dude.
Okay.
I'm glad you're here again, man.
Appreciate
it's good to see you, brother.
Thanks, brother.
Connor Phillips, folks. Let him hear it. Yeah. Investment banker. Where the fuck are y'all going? Jesus Christ in heaven. My God.
Let him go, Judd.
Well, thanks for being here. Come on back anytime. Jesus. These bitches just left. Work night? What the fuck? It's 9:30. Oh my God. Now it's going to... All right, girlfriend. Well, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming. All right. Holy cow.
They'll never be back.
Yeah. No, I think they will. They had a good time, they said. They had a good time. All right, folks. Next comedian coming to the stage. He's been on the show before. I want you to start clapping for him. His name is Jonathan. Let Jonathan hear it. Jonathan.
Way I've always imagined it. Thank you. So there is a significant difference when you get Baker acted with insurance and without insurance. So without insurance, it was a very long night because I had insurance. I didn't have it on me. And they take you to a place that basically is jail, except you can get out in 72 hours without paying any money. So they put me on one of those like middle school gym mats in some storage locker somewhere and like threw me a bologna sandwich that I'm pretty sure the fucking prisoners would have eaten. And then I go another time with insurance, and I go to check in, and the lady's like, "Hey, Mr. Simon, do you have your Bonvoy card with you?" I'm like, "Sure, I've been here before." They're like, "Great, we have your suite ready for you. Would you like to take a shower, some hot towels?" And it was a much different experience. But the problem is that when you get out, they don't really like help you. They're like, "Hey, you can take these antidepressants like Lexapro and all this shit that some of you in the audience have probably sampled before." And the problem is that shit takes like 6 months to work, even if it works. And what they don't tell you is that they cured depression like a very long time ago. You know what the cure for depression is? Percocet. Because that shit works instantaneously. Because the Lexapro, it takes like 6 months to kick in. The Percocet, you like pop a couple, and you're going to the farmer's market. You're coaching like your kids' little league teams, and you know you're all of a sudden like umpiring this softball game, and it's a great fucking time. You can throw me a couple Percocet and you drop me at a bar, I make like 3 new friends. But the problem with all the antidepressants and other drugs they give you is that it takes forever, and nobody's really even sure if it works. And they're like, "Hey, try this, and if it doesn't work, try this." And then you see yourself like on the commercial, and this joke isn't going anywhere. So I want to tell one more. I'm so fucking lonely in Brevard County. I've jerked off so much in my shower, I renamed it an orphanage. So that's my last joke of the night.
That's Jonathan, folks. Let him hear it, man. Come on, let him hear it.
Yeah. We heard it. Mm-hmm.
Good to see you again, Jonathan.
You too, man.
Good to see you. This is what, your fourth time on the show? Third or fourth, something like that?
4th. It was horrible last time. This is like slightly better.
No, this is good, man. You did really good. Have you been getting up a lot doing stand-up?
No, I left last time. I was so fucking pissed, and I went home and like practiced and wrote and like did all this shit you told me. I bought a pair of pants. Like it was the whole. Just like you got up there with fucking shorts and flip flops on. Like, all right, never again.
I could
The other guy told me not to wear a hat, so I was like, all right, I gotta get haircuts, like a whole thing.
Right, man. Well, shit, you did. I had that set feel though. You felt pretty good about that though, right?
Yeah, it was better. Like nobody really laughed at the Percocet joke. Like, come on, like that shit's funny. Like I don't know.
No, man, that was funny, definitely. And you had like, I mean, again, since this is, I mean, you have been doing it how long? Not long at all, like a couple months.
It's like a few times.
A few times, yeah. I mean, that's it, folks. Just a few times he's done it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I tell you, you came up here this time with just like a crazy amount of confidence, like this is what the fuck I'm gonna say, kind of thing, man.
Yeah, it was a lot of practice. But last time, to be fair, the guy who went in front of me was like a fucking 3-year pro, and it like psyched me out. I forgot everything I was gonna say and just panicked. And it was terrible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the open mic part of it. I mean, that's what happens sometimes. You get a little thrown off, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But shit, dude, that was a good set. I mean, that's really a big improvement since you first started over here, man.
Well, I appreciate it. I've had a lot of time to think about the hospital, so it was.
Oh, that's right. In the
the
hospital.
real hospital, not the. Yeah.
Right. I like the Baker acted without insurance. Yeah. That was fucking funny, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Baker acted. That means when you're you're having a breakdown or something, and they have to take you away. Isn't that what it is? Or
it's something like that. I think that time I got into a fight with a construction sign, and the next day I remember I woke up in like a CAT scan machine, a neck collar. So it was a bad night.
They were like, "We got to take this fucker off the streets, huh?" Yep. Wow, interesting. No, that was really good, dude. That's a good line. That's a very good like comedy line. Baker acted with no insurance.
Yeah, it's
was the
awful.
construction sign talking shit? Tell me that story.
I mean, I imagine it was. My sister was there, which she'll watch this and be like, "Can't fucking believe you told anybody that." But like the ambulance got called, and we were in the neighborhood that I lived in, and like I have no idea how nobody saw it or witnessed it. But yeah, so I woke up. Also, they like cut the sleeve off my shirt because I was thrashing around the ambulance, and they were like, "Calm the fuck down." I was like, "No, take this shit off me." He's like, "Fuck you," and he cut the sleeve off my gator shirt. And, give me a shot or whatever, and woke up in the CT machine.
Wow. Boy, that's a great Thursday, huh?
I mean, it was like a Tuesday.
Yeah, or whatever. I took a guess. I wasn't sure. What were you doing leading up to the confrontation with the street sign?
It was my son's birthday, and it was just a very stressful day, and we partied, and he took some shots, I took some shots, and since he was 5, he went home earlier than I did, and
right. So you went
like, is he kidding?
And you attacked the street sign.
I did, yeah. I had some wings at some Gators Dockside and came out, and my sister told me that I just got really pissed at the sign, and like I punched it, and it
Was
bounced
it like
back
one of
and-
the stick people? Was he like
No,
flicking you off or some shit?
It was significantly made of concrete and some sort of solid metal, and hit me
Okay.
square in the face, and yeah.
Right.
It hit you first.
You in the face.
It did. It started
It came
shit
up
with
to you,
me.
okay.
Yeah. I mean,
All
I
right.
was just talking shit, and then all of a sudden.
Well, Jonathan, I hope to God you develop that story for jokes because that's really good, man. That's very unique. That's very you, and that's right up your alley, man. You should be proud of that set tonight, dude. You haven't been doing it that long, man.
Hell
Very
yeah.
good.
No, I couldn't leave on a bomb, so.
No, man, for sure, man. I'm so glad you came back. Come on back anytime, man.
Thank
One
you.
more time for Jonathan, folks. Let him hear it. Good job, man. Boy, he bought pants, took his hat off, and the whole thing.
I know,
huh?
man.
Wow.
He's a whole
Very
different
nice.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah, Aaron, you can learn from that. Put some fucking pants on next time. All right, folks. Next, the final comedian coming up tonight. This guy has been on this show multiple times, and he's been on my Space Coast Comedy Showcase a couple times, and he's closed out the show before. Great comedian. I'm glad he's back. Start clapping right now for my friend, Michael Jokums. Let him hear it. Michael Jokums.
Hey, that beggar acted without insurance is a really good line. Kind of suggests a conversation's about to happen where they're like, why do you want to kill yourself? Because I'm broke. Oh, this isn't going to help you at all. My name is Michael Jokums. I don't like cops. Because I like to do whatever I want. And then there's a guy with a gun. And I'm not going to lie, that was a smart idea, having those guys to stop me. Sometimes people have state enforced monopoly on violence, and I'm just like, I want to rob. But it's smart. Sometimes you need a guy with a gun because there's murderers and Latinos playing loud music, and but some people don't like him because they kill homeless people for no reason. There's this they do other stuff. I think. There's this video of some body cam footage that got released where they sent a SWAT team to respond to a homeless guy that was asleep on a bus bench. And real quick, by the way, just so you know, the homeless guy was white. It was a white homeless guy. It's not that kind of story. So everything that happens next is fine. So there's a homeless guy asleep on a bus bench, and the SWAT team shows up. I don't know why they sent a SWAT team. I assume there's like a mass shooter, and they couldn't find him, so they're like, well, we drove out here. And they shouted at the homeless guy. They go, "Hey, put your hands up!" And he said, "What?" And then they shot him 267 times. Now, 267 times. That takes a little while. Have you ever heard the expression, comedy is tragedy plus time? Because they shot him for so long that after a while, it was funny. Real quick, this is what that looks like. The homeless guy's asleep on the bus bench, and they're like, "Hey, get up!" And he said, "What?" And then they said, "Bang, bang, 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 bang. He's got a gun. Bang, 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 bang. Hey.
Michael Jokums, folks, right there. Come on. Michael Jokums.
You know, I've closed shows doing that before.
That joke?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Oh, well, they talked about it on the ride home, I'll tell you that.
I'm sure. Yeah. That's a good joke. That's good stuff, man. Is that a new
No, it's not. It's a tragedy, you fucking sociopath.
I love it. Look, I love that kind of shit, man, for sure.
Yeah, me too. You and I are going to talk about it. We're going to be like, if only he wasn't a white homeless guy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the direction I'm going with it. Right. Yeah.
What's this guy's name? I walked in late.
Robbie King.
What's
Robbie
up, bud?
King.
Have we met multiple times and I'm just a dick? Okay, cool. Good to meet you. What's up? I'm Jokums. I get so much pussy. You're all caught up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Line out the door.
Yeah.
So, Michael, I'm glad to have you back here again, dude.
Yeah. It's good to be back. Have you checked your messages recently?
No, I haven't.
I was. Wait, are we allowed to?
You can talk about whatever you want.
Do what you want, man.
Right, but okay, all right. Can I read the last thing I texted you?
Okay, sure.
Because I wasn't sure what I was gonna do tonight.
Shit.
And I texted Judd just to let him know that we were gonna be coming in a little bit late. I said, "Hey, are we trying not to antagonize further, or?" I don't know if you guys know, but there's an extraordinarily talented comedian named and he was so goddamn funny that he actually made insecure. And that's why fired him. Anyway, he was angry that basically Judd invented this podcast format and he stole it. And he just had this fucking temper tantrum on a live stream. But he's like, I'm going to have beat you up. And he's like, I think you're a faggot. Anyway, I texted Judd earlier, like, hey, are we trying not to further antagonize? Okay, if I told the story about that time that I violently sodomized him in an Olive Garden. And then the person who does your social media was like, hey, just so you know, we're trying to take the high road on this. And it was like, cool. Is that the high road where, like, you're allowed to have libelous claims of sexual assault? Or, you know what, I'll talk to Judd later on. Anyway, that was, like, kind of what I came in. I was like, awesome. Can we fucking, like, just grab the bull by the horns and keep fucking with him? Because that's it. That's what I was going to ask.
That's what that's everything that you messaged me right there?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
Well, I mean, if you think that's a lot, wait until I paint that picture of the Olive Garden, because I had sound effects and impressions.
It's very violent, I would imagine, huh?
Well, he seemed to enjoy it afterwards, but yeah.
Sometimes people do. I mean, it's a weird thing.
I tried to tell him, like, hey, knock it off. This is about power and domination, you little bastard. And he's like, no, please stop. Which is exactly what he said to you.
It is. That's true. That's true. It's amazing.
Yeah. So I think that was him quietly trying to be like, you know, if you wanted to just keep doing this once a week, maybe. I don't know. That was it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Most of the people here have no idea what the fuck you're
I
talking
know,
about.
yeah. I realized afterwards you must not have brought it up to introduce the little drama behind the scenes to these guys. I'm not very good at stand-up comedy because I just didn't grow up watching.
Notice how no one knows who the fuck that man is.
Yeah, no, I'm really playing to the back, or in this case, the front of the room.
Like a few in the room, maybe. Yeah, right.
Comics,
right.
yeah.
Definitely.
This would be really funny if you knew how untalented that one dude who's mad at us is.
Michael Jokums, you never disappoint in this fucking room, dude. I swear to God, man.
You know who said that to me in an Olive Garden once?
That's him right there. That's Michael Jokums, man. Let him hear it. Michael Jokums. I have no idea what he's talking about. I have no clue. Listen, folks, that was 15? 15? Episode 15?
Yeah, 15.
Episode 15, goddammit. We did it right there. Thank you guys so much for being here. We certainly appreciate the support. We're in here every Monday night. We're going to keep on doing it till the wheels fall off. Come check out the Thursday show in here every week. It's a comedy showcase, different lineups all the time. How about one more time for my man, Robbie King, right there. Let Robbie King hear it. That's right, Robbie King. This is King Hooker right here. Let him hear it. Round of applause for all the comedians you've seen tonight. My name is Joe Jones. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Hit that music, Taryn. Let's hear it, baby.